All right, welcome back to Black Lodge Trivia Night. Doing another, it's been a while, but we're going to do another live stream of a CRPG that we've been sort of covering on the channel. All the previous ones, this is actually going to be part 7, which I know is weird, but all the previous 6 will end up being up on YouTube. I think part 5 is going to go up tomorrow morning. That would be February 5th. So yeah, welcome. If you've never checked us out before, this is Black Lodge Trivia Night. We're mainly a podcast that does actual plays of tabletop RPGs. We have a couple of RPG discussion podcasts as well. You can get those wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for Black Lodge Trivia Night. We also have a YouTube channel, Discord. Obviously, we're here on Twitch. So again, apologies to people checking this out on YouTube later on in the future. This is going to be live stream, so it's going to probably repeat a little bit that you might have heard on other streams, or but just to catch people up if they have not watched any of the others. So here, let's jump in. Right now, what we're doing is we are currently around mid to late level 20s.
So quiet.
And we're here in Grand Soren. Let's take a look at our map just so you can see sort of what we've uncovered in the world. We've done a little bit here on Witchwood. We've obviously start here in Casardis. We haven't been able to get into the Shadow Fort, but we've done a couple of escort quests to the gates of Shadow Fort, so we just sort of pop back and forth. We've done the quest where you get the magic scroll from the ruins of Ernst's Castle. We haven't spent too much time going west or northwest of the city yet, so trying to figure out exactly what to do. And we thought what we could do is, I guess first take a look at my quests. I got mostly a lot of quests here off the job boards that involve collect a bunch of crap. The classic collect a bunch of crap mode of questing. I could probably start the next series of quests for the main story. I think it's called the Worm Hunt or something like that. Because if you remember at one point, early on in the game, you tackle like a multi-headed Hydra or something like that. Took off one of the heads. That's what made us like champions here in the city. Gave it to the Duke. And I think the next step is you can start hunting it's literally the Worm Hunt. I can show you my character. If you're wondering why the look there with the shirt, I accidentally sold his shirt by accident, so figured I'm going to go with the bare chest look for a little bit. In honor of Twin Peaks, which if you know Black Lodge, that's a Twin Peaks reference. Everybody here on the podcast also a big fan of Twin Peaks. Our pawn is named Diane. Dressed differently than Diane in the show, but this was the outfit that seemed to have the best stats, so she is a Princess Peach Diane. She's a maxed out mage, rank, full level in the rank. I was contemplating going with changing her up to a sorcerer, but haven't done that yet. We've got Steve Land. He's my sorcerer. Pretty high rank. These are my pawns that I've pulled out of the rift. And MZ. Going for the fighter there. I might switch them up at some point to be I think like a Mage Knight or something like that, whatever that one's called. But you can see we're all level 27. And so what we can do is I can either go take quests or I can do what I've been doing, which is night's settled in. So I'm definitely not going to start roaming around in the world yet. Is I can just pick a road and go. And the reason why I do that is 1, it uncovers the map, and 2, it helps me sort of find locations that people want to be escorted to so that I can just do it very quickly and very safely. I don't know if that's smart. I don't claim to be very good at this, but I do love this game. And so since exploring is my favorite part, I might actually just go do that for a little bit. I am a ranger. I recently switched to that class. Before that, I was a strider. I had just gotten like the maxed out Skull Crusher move, and it was quite good. So I was a little disappointed to give that up when I switched to a Ranger, but
Certainly do make a lot of expression.
there's been some pretty good skills that have come from being a Ranger, so it's not the worst trade-off. So yeah, so what I might do is I might just take the road north of the city, start exploring that way, uncover more landmarks, and I assume at some point, you know, get into some fights, mix it up a little bit, probably get a couple levels, hopefully.
The Duke's burden is great between his duties as sovereign and the wormwood.
I've mentioned in previous streams, if you check those out, I apologize for the repeats, but again, might be new to some people who check it out on Twitch. I love the music in this game. I love a lot of things about this game, but the music is one of them. You can hear it there in the background.
With Grand Soren as a base, we ought to be able to travel even further.
One of the nice things about Dragon's Dogma, the Dark Arisen version, is you have an eternal fairy stone, which is its key to fast traveling. It's the resource you need to fast travel. So since I have a port crystal, which is the thing you need to mark a place to travel back to, exploring has gotten a lot easier. I can just sort of put it down. Oh, is it on? I can put one down, you know, when it gets to be nightfall, and get back to the city pretty safe. So I can sort of incrementally explore through the land without having to worry about night too much anymore. Somebody's taking shots at me. I don't appreciate it. At one point I cleared this whole encampment, but oh, there he is. But they come back. So here we go. Probably what I should be doing though is I should be skirting. Rangers have a slower bow pull than the Strider, but I've gotten the sort of passive ability that lets me do a faster pull. So
Tis vast.
what I'll do is instead of fighting the whole crowd, I'll cut around here and hopefully avoid most of it.
Stay watchful. Something could lurk nearby. Here, near the capital, it must be safe.
You would think, but right there, literally right there, is an entire army of bandits. So
Even the capital is not without its dangers. Lest we remain cautious, Arisen.
all right.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
So basically what I'd like to do is I'd like to follow this road for a bit because I have beaten this game before. I do not recall what's a lot of it, so I figured, you know, spend a little time refamiliarizing myself.
The roads are safer than the brush. Still, we'd best stay wary. It is well ancient, this bridge. I hope it still holds.
Please don't overdo it.
So I always appreciate the shit that my pawns give me because I don't know how to play the game very well. I was about to say though, because, you know, again, we're sort of a tabletop RPG kind of thing. One of, I was running an adventure in Columbia Games' Harn, and it's the Kingdom of Kaldor, and it's a city in Kaldor. I forget the name of the city we were basing the game in. But one of the cool things is one of the things I liked about the city was its background was that it had a bridge that was like beautifully built by dwarves and sort of predated the city. So even though it was like this really majestic structure, sort of the city was added to it. And my understanding was that the sort of history of that, the people that built the dwarves that built the bridge was a bit lost or a bit forgotten, and I always kind of liked that bit of lore. And so
The monsters that lurk here keep this path all but deserted.
crossing that bridge, I sort of, in my head canon, I assign
Your way. You need but consult your map.
a similar kind of backstory to it. I've said before in other streams, you should check out, even if you don't run Harn in its native system, Harn Master, the setting is absolutely worth checking out. So yeah, that kind of knockback is, I didn't have that as a strider. That was a ranger thing. And
Do not just attack blindly.
I don't know if these,
Take aim for that chieftain. Slay the leader first.
I was about to say, I don't know if these things show up on the map. I guess they do. They get flagged. These little flags, cool.
Fire! Lend thy kiss!
Okay. A lot of the things that we're going to encounter,
Let's have a look.
I wonder what's inside.
I shouldn't say that. I was going to say goblins, what I should say is goblins are going to be no problem. We should sort of cut through them. I've taken out a couple of cyclopses. I think like maybe a magic cyclops or a magic golem. I took one of those out. I have taken out, you start the game by taking out a chimera and it's sort of opening cutscene in a different time. But I have taken one out on my own. So like I've got a decent level going, decent level of strength going. So hopefully I won't just go out here and get cut to pieces. Now, on some of the other roads, well, on one other road that we were encountering, this road here, there's some traps along the road. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for any sort of traps. Although I'm seeing like people still patrolling this road, so I have a feeling we're not out into the wilds yet. Where bandits or goblins have sort of taken over. I have a feeling this guy's probably let me talk to this guy. Duncan, level 27. So people will say when they're trying to make other people feel better that size doesn't matter. But if you're looking at the size of that hammer in the background and you're looking at the size of that sword, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing with this sword. So
You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions.
sorry, MZ.
I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross again.
It's not personal.
Before setting off, we ought equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
So apparently that's an achievement in Steam to directly enlist a pawn from the road. Basically, if you can get charged with solicitation, Dragon's Dogma style, you get an achievement. So, good on us. Seen something down to the left. It looks like a goblin camp. During the last session, one of the things I was trying to navigate was just what should my party composition be? Should I be doing 2 fighters? Should I be doing 2 mages? That way, if I do 2 mages, I've got sort of 2 melee. Even though I'm ranged, I'm still sort of a physical attack kind of guy. So right now I'm trying 2 sorcerers. Sorry, not 2 sorcerers, a mage and a sorcerer. Diane really does a lot of healing and calling out spell effects. Let me try a Deathly Arrow. I don't know if I hit anybody. So usually like the pawns will call out like, hey, hit the guy with the helmet, that's our leader. So I'm hoping that big guy right there is the leader. because you can take them out, you can sort of break their morale a little bit. Lucky he's on fire and sort of panicking. But that's not the same as being dead. So let's switch to a tenfold fury. Oh, I'm going to help this person out first. If you don't know anything about Dragon's Dogma, your pawns can sort of grab and sort of lock him in place. Oh. Oh, invisible Saurians. Interesting. Saurians, you want to cut the tail off. If you do, that's what opens them up to a lot of damage. Nice. That's what I was hoping to get with having a sorcerer on board. Extra magic. Another invisible Saurian. Tenfold Fury is awesome. It's like 10 shots at once, like a massive shotgun blast. The downside to it is nice. It will definitely drain your stamina because it's a quick firing one, so it's very easy to just suddenly have your stamina disappear from it. I don't think I've encountered invisible Saurians before, so I've said this in previous streams, but I'll say it again here. One of the things I love about this game is that it's got a very old school D&D, like, it doesn't have to specifically be D&D, but I'll just say an old school adventure vibe to it. You know, it's the way I sort of pictured, you know, like just old school adventuring, just going through dungeons, going, you know, whatever the old school, for me, it was Middle Earth role playing. I wasn't allowed to play D&D as a kid, but for a lot of people, I would imagine it's old school role playing, which old school D&D, I mean. And when you're in a dark area, when you're in a dungeon crawling through it, it captures the feeling perfectly. The other thing it captures the feeling perfectly, for me at least, is being a mage or a sorcerer. You know, when you play like the D&D games, you know, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't know how it's approached there. But when you play the D&D games, like I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale, yada, 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 you know, the spells are fine. But here, like, you know, when somebody calls a meteor, like, you see that thing come in from space, and it is awe-inspiring. Just awe-inspiring. And you're going to start seeing, like, some pretty... You've seen it a couple times with that ice spire shooting out of the ground. Like, the magic in this game is just awesome. Along with a lot of other things, I should say. Oh.
Tail!
Arisen, I am at your side. Aims to hide it. It please! Parries any frontal attack.
Burn them to ash!
Do not just attack blindly.
I grant you fire's blade!
Hold it! I'll do the rest.
That's all.
We have triumphed.
All right. I feel like I got a pretty good crew going on here. More bandits and wolves. Let's see.
The water may be home to hidden threats.
We don't need to trace vessels.
It's for magic, Arisen. The raised ones are mine.
I'll aid you at once.
Oh, it's coming in hot. Nice.
Fire works well!
Now I'm trying to figure out, was that an NPC being attacked?
'Tis weak to fire.
Oh.
They attack in succession.
Take my fire.
Wait for an opening.
Take them
Armed
down.
bandit arisen.
This is a new kind of bandit. I don't think we've seen...
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Did it!
What was that? Where are we? Okay, so I'm hoping there's a way to like hook back down. I was trying to see if there's the Shadow Fort sort of, as you can see, is sort of a connection of roads, and I'm hoping there's a way to get to the other side at some point. And what I also need to do is I need to give to... Do I have any regular green wash? Warish? I guess green warish. That's a healing herb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a few to Duncan. Let's give him 3. See if he heals himself. It's an interesting... The pawn system is really interesting. You can't make them do stuff. Maybe your individual pawn, in this case for me that's Diane. Maybe there's something you can do for a little more control. But...
Armed bandit arisen.
They attack in quick succession.
can knock him up into the air, finish him up with something called Scarlet Kiss. When you hold him like that, you get bonus damage, so it's good to go to town when one of your NPCs, or if you grab them, you can set up your pawns for the attack as well.
I'll heal your wounds.
So yeah, we'll start off by seeing where this road goes, and I wish I could find some more port crystals. I think port crystals, again, like the fairy stone is what you use to actually teleport. The port crystal is where you can teleport to. Just trying to launch an area of attack arrow. Okay, that didn't go well.
They attack in quick succession. Curative will serve.
Counter optic strike.
All right, so I'm seeing looks like a Cyclops up ahead.
Strike.
Cursewood. Okay, we've got a new area going. So let's see if we can... Trying to see if it's alone, though.
A sorcerer master. Stay vigilant. What a splendid woodland. And so rich in resources.
What I want to do is, I don't want to do both at the same time, so... I don't want to fight both at the same. Let me put it that way.
They attack in quick succession.
Uh-oh. Okay, this might be on. Here we go.
They attack in quick succession.
Couple things. This is a Cyclops. It's got a helmet on its head. You absolutely want to pop that helmet off. Let's see if we can get up there. I'm really... Oop, nope. There we go. It's going to drop. Okay, with it down. Whoops, where is it? Okay, I thought I could grab its butt cheek. There we go. See if we can get up its head.
Not just attack blindly.
Nope, I think I got thrown. Did I? Yes, I did. So I blew my stamina on that, so...
Splendid wood.
Cannot move with one upon its leg.
Okay, let's see if I can...
I shall strike the head.
Oof.
I'll grab hold of it.
Thought there was a way to put him down. Yeah, there we go.
Scissor taps.
Thought there was a way to pop his helmet off. Nope, I'm out of stamina right underneath his fist. That's bad. It's almost down, but I didn't do this efficiently.
The leg. Grab hold of the leg.
There we go.
Barely worth the effort.
Did it.
Sure did.
Anytime.
Also, some of the best boss fights in the game, best magic in the game, best, just best. So much is done well in this game. Let's do a save just because I'm really bad at remembering to do that and then losing tons of progress.
I don't care to meet whatever left those giant footprints behind. The scene of an attack, most likely. Perhaps there's ought to be scavenged.
Where are we on the map? Okay, making progress. Or, yeah. Pretty overburdened. Let me see if there's anything I can give to... I think Diane's... Yeah, she's got some space. The port crystal's very heavy, but I need to hold on to that. This isn't this isn't doing it though. There's something. No. Oh, okay. I did not realize I picked that up. Let's hand that to Diane. Not sure why I would want to have that, but let's again give that to Diane. Grievous Black. The greased grievous horns that douses whatever it strikes in oil. Trying to figure out who could use that. Let me give that to Diane and let me see if that's even something. I have no idea what that is. Okay, well, at least I've got my weight down a little bit. But I guess not enough to... Well, I'm just so close to... Let me see if I can get rid of something else. Oh well. It's usually a good place for a Saurian attack, but I think I see...
The look of things, we'd best be well prepared before pressing on.
Silver Saurian!
So yeah, like we were saying, tails sever, which means, you know, position matters. You want to get behind these guys. Which, for a little while, I had a pawn that was like a sword and board kind of fighter. And that actually worked out really well because they could call attention, you know, sort of draw aggro, so to speak. And that left me or somebody else to get behind it and sever the tail in one shot, 2 shots.
Arisen, I am at your side.
Fire seems to really mess these guys up. You know, certain things... I think lightning does too, especially when they're in water.
It aims to hide itself, then attack. Burn them to ash!
That was a waste of time.
Really need Duncan to heal himself. He's not doing it, though.
That's not a pleasant odor. Monsters must be near. An abbey lies at the heart of these withered woods.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with Dragon's Dogma, one of the things the pawns can do is they can gain knowledge when they're in other worlds. So the fact that Duncan knows that an abbey lies here means that, you know, in his going around to different worlds, somebody has hired him in the past. And during that time, he traveled with the party to the abbey. And so when I bring Duncan to my world, he can relay that information to me. It's sort of like a very elaborate, like, Souls message system where they actually turn the messages into NPCs that you can hire.
These unexplored lands, Master.
There, Master! Wolves!
One thing I've noticed, and I mentioned, I think the last time, bow shots seem to drift up on me, or at least somehow I feel like what I'm doing is I'm compensating for drop, and it's not dropping. Oh, more invisible Saurians. Tail severed. Man, Duncan, you are messed up. Why don't you, there you go. Get a little bit of health back, but... Wait, is that Grand Soren? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Oh, interesting. The road, okay. Makes a bit of a loop. We could have kept going the other way.
that was a waste of time.
All right. So, okay. So now we know that the road's going to eventually hook back on itself. So, given that night is falling, and what I kind of want to do is go the other way and figure out what's over here. So let's keep going this way for a little bit further. Then what I'm going to do is I'll drop the port crystal, rest in... Well, here's the trick. I can rest in Cassardis cheaply, but I can't upgrade my professional skills because I did gain a vocational level. So what I might do is I might eat the 500 it costs to rest in Grand Sorin and see if see what I've gotten now that I've got another level in Ranger. Let's see. Tools. Yeah. I'll drop this here.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
'Tis a port crystal, Master.
Just a quick dash over to the inn.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Yeah, that's a good point. So the pawn just said, ought we adjust our inventory? I think I'm going to do that because I need to see if I can get my weight down.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
See if we can deposit anything. Basically, I need to figure out what's weighing so much. Nope. Yeah, what is average? Okay, that's not bad. Let's see what I gave to Diane. Probably should have kept those to sell, but that's okay. All right, let's go over to learn or set skills. So part of me was considering changing Diane to a sorcerer, but I'm a little nervous because she's going to lose access to certain skills that she has that I might want her to keep. So I'm a little hesitant. Advanced form of toss and trigger. Okay. Dazzle hold. Okay. Reset. Okay. What else? Here for the bow stuff. Body binder. Okay. Meteor shot. Let's see what this is. This is sort of going to be like a sniper shot, so you can start the fight with it. But the reason why I held off before, if you remember, is because it seems like you only get to do it once. So I'd be using a slot on an arrow shot that I only do once. At the same time, I never use like deadly arrow or whatever. So maybe I should try swapping this in anyway. Oh, interesting. Let me try whirling arrow. Okay. What else do we got? Core skills. Might not have anything here for that. Let's see what this is. Increases cumulative damage to foes you debilitate with non-arc magic attacks. Okay. I like the idea of these augments and passive things because they get used all the time, no matter what. Any shot, any whatever. So I'm going to choose this. And finally, yeah, let's change those. think I could swap out that Endicad shot or whatever, however you pronounce it, but and now let's do Diane. Let's see. She's done in terms of leveling, but let's get her. See, that feels like that'd be good to have. So maybe I should just save up for it. Attunement. Oh, just augments magic. That could be good too. I'm going to save up.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like? What will it be today? Understood.
Are your travel preparations complete?
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop the Fairy Stone, get back to where we were, and keep exploring. Let's make sure we're going the right way. There we go. These Saurians going to be back. They are.
This must be near.
A sulfur saurian comes!
Yeah, somebody pop fire and then we'll just blow through these guys.
Must be cautious.
Think well before striking. I've learned new techniques in this application. Arisen, I am at your side.
It parries any frontal attack.
The tail is lost!
Hold it best I'm able.
There we go.
Strike the tail.
Get over there.
Ye but sever the tail.
I was hoping they wouldn't respawn this quick, but gotta say, I like what Duncan's bringing with that giant two-handed sword.
I'll take that.
Not gonna lie, I'm tempted just to travel the river, but main thing is to explore. So we're gonna stick to the roads, get those sort of mapped out, and then we can work our way around and see what else is what's out there. Let's see. Okay, so we want to at the fork stay left, and then we're gonna hook around.
The beasts of these parts are proving a greater challenge, to be sure.
So I'm technically level 28. My pawns are 27.
We'd best bring a lantern if we aim to pass this way by night.
And I think I mentioned this before, but my understanding is that gives me a slight XP bonus when I fight.
Left these giant footprints behind. The scene of an attack, most like. Perhaps there's ought to be scavenged.
I have a feeling we're going to run into harpies since we're going into these sort of valleys.
There's a far different climb from the capital. Perhaps it bears novel fruit.
Maybe it doesn't matter if there's only a one level difference. And then my understanding is if you hire pawns at a higher level than you get a little bit of an XP hit. So I've been pretty good about keeping them matched up. That looks like...
Bandits arisen.
I'll take down the some of them.
How shall they strike?
Wait for an opening.
Nope.
Think well before striking.
Nice thing about that toss and trigger is it just lets me put them on their ass and then get bonus damage with my follow-up Scarlet Kiss.
Counter after they strike.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Stay wary, Master. Visibility is poor ahead.
Leave it to me.
Now you're looking tough.
Armed bandits arisen.
Wait for an opening.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
So, oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, here we go. This just got awkward. Okay. Want to get rid of that snake tail because that snake tail drops poison. Wasn't able to take care of the bandits.
Far simpler with one head viewer.
I got you, Diane. Here we go. That's one. You're seeing one of the reasons why I love this game. How bad am I hurt? Pretty badly. Okay. Okay, we gotta. Nope. Gotta do one thing at a time here. Get rid of the bandits.
Some beasts still remain.
Nope. Roll out of the way.
No, I hold the advantage.
Yep. Okay. Now, wait. You're still. Are you not watching what's right next to you? Okay, so you want to get rid of that snake head because it poisons you.
Still the lion's head.
I know you want to get rid of the snake, but while that head's down, I'm going to go for the head. Okay, so
Keep attacking.
seeing the reason why I love this game. Dealing with bandits all of a sudden. Everything changes. There we go. Let's see if we can sever that tail. Almost. Running out of stamina. Jesus, are you
Some beasts still remain.
Read the rune, bandit. We got stuff going on here.
Its behavior changes with each head loss.
Find an opening.
But did we get a head loss yet, though? Oh,
I will protect you. You all right?
almost got that snake.
It's fallen. Strike. Body.
There we go. Snakehead's gone. Oh, he's going to town with a jump attack. Nice.
It's fallen. Strike.
We almost got this.
I'll attack the lion's head.
I'll finish this.
We got it.
No, I hold the advantage.
Fire's blade.
I'll restore your health. Hold on.
You know what I was saying about like old school D&D, like other games, you know, like this is what I picture a fight with a Manticore to be like in an RPG. This game actually, you know, lets it be that, you know, lets you actually play it out in the video game. No other RPG that I can remember pulls that off. Doesn't even come close.
Whoever did this may still be near.
It's so awesome. Anyway, so one of the things, you know, when you get the stolen tome quests, there's two bandit camps that it could be at. There's two groups of bandits. The one that it's actually at is down here. the ruins of Aaron's castle. Now that bandit camp is a male-only bandit camp. It's a bunch of dudes. The alternative was the all-female group of bandits, which for the while I was like, oh, all these bandits are women. And then I didn't put it together until right before the Manticore attack, where suddenly you realize, this is the other bandit camp.
Makes their den in these parts.
All right, we got another Cyclops. Nice. And it looks like... Now, because I am a male player character, I was able to walk into the other bandit camp. Here, I expect I would not be so welcome.
Space is about to reach out and take you.
So yeah, it's a thing here where I don't want to deal with bandits and a Cyclops. Cyclops, I think I could take, assuming we don't get thrown off a ledge. Trying to see if I can draw it out. Looks like it's got armor. Definitely the helmet, where its weak spot is on the eye. But it looks like when I was hitting its leg, it looks like it's got some kind of... All right.
Cyclops is armored. Cling to his leg.
Is he going to take his helmet off? Nope, so, okay, just spam I was just saying earlier, you can blow through that tenfold. Burns through your stamina pretty quick if you're not paying attention, which I was not.
Then strike.
I'll climb to his head.
Now, attack!
Can I get down there? I just got pancaked. Break his leg armor? I'm just bouncing off. Okay, there we go. Broke that one.
I'll grab its leg to draw its eye.
Can I get up there? Just one shot at the head where I get thrown off? Nope.
That was
That was no help whatsoever. Fantastic.
I'll take that.
We don't take kindly to this process.
Ranged attacks. They're left exposed after a strong strike.
Oops, should have been helping out. There we go.
I've learned new techniques against that attack.
Wait for an opening.
Find an opening, then
There we go. Let me see if I could... There's nobody left. I was curious what the drop would have been if I was going to throw somebody off of the cliff there. Looks pretty high.
I'll heal your wounds.
Okay, I'm thinking that would have been... Okay, the ruins of Heaven Speak Fort. So this must be the female bandit hideout, hopefully.
This hold is home to thieves now. These bandits' leader will not even speak with a man.
Right, there you go.
Our search would go much easier were we able to use this gate.
I'm trying to think, is there even... Like, the other camp was just in ruins, so it was easy to... get in. This one... doesn't seem to be the case. I'm trying to see, could I... It doesn't look like a way for me to jump in yet.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
Now, I've already solved that quest, so I don't know if there's any other reason to be in this camp, if there's something else that gets you, but here we go. So maybe we've gotten close enough where it won't just be a straight up attack.
Not arouse the ire of the local bandits.
Why are you here?
I'm assuming that's the leader. It's the only one dressed differently. Oops.
This fort was built by a Duke of old. I reckon it's worth investigating.
What I'm trying to do is find how to open the portcullis. I don't expect to see the entrance here, but I'm just wondering... Yeah, there we go. There's a chest.
With the next, Master.
There we go. Okay, that... Some armor, that's cool. I'm going to have to potentially give it to Diana. I mean, I guess I should take a look and see if it's worth wearing, but...
Seems there's more than one way to deal with bandits.
I wonder what's inside.
This looks interesting.
I wonder if that coin purse of charity is a quest object.
An ancient fort, to be sure. Who can say just when it was built?
Okay, so I'm above the portcullis now, but I'm not seeing like a way to open it from up top. Let me, there's something...
Take care you don't fall.
There must be a ladder nearby. Let's draw a lantern and have a look. 'Tis a lever up above controls the gate.
Oh. Okay. I guess I missed it. But I'm glad again to have that sort of Souls-like message system built into this game via the pawns. Ah, there we go.
We've no place for menfolk here.
Oh,
Now go. Sick
oh, here we go. Wait, where's my pawns? There we go.
Arisen, I've no use for you.
Here we go.
No use, huh? Take your peaceful.
Here, somebody's about to throw. Oh, shit.
Lamprey's base. Their leader is an
Oh, I'll enjoy this.
Gonna pop that sorcerer now. There we go. Diane, you gotta get out of the front lines. Somebody behind me? Oh, yeah. Whoa. I guess I was frozen there. Is that what happened?
Oh, I'll enjoy this.
Wait, did I lose my, Oh, I did. Look at that.
An ancient fort.
Let's get down to him, hopefully in time to heal him.
Say just when it was built. Take care you don't fall.
I cannot take much more.
I know. We're on our way. I think there's they time out. There's like a death clock on him. You can see his health bar getting lower.
I can't stand much more of this.
There we go. So hopefully that cleared the... Looks like a rock trap that didn't fire off. Just gonna check up there one last time because I sort of sped out of there to try and get to Steveland. Unless it's like a Dr. Spachemin thing, it's like Steveland. Just see if there's any equipment up here I might have left, like money on the table, so to speak, or literally. And also, was there something in here that I didn't get to... Yeah, there we go.
I fear we're not like to get far speaking with their leader.
So now... I imagine they'll respawn at some point. Let's see the map where we're going. Okay, so the road does continue through the other side of the fort, so we'll keep going. Nope, okay, I've been this way. So yeah, one thing I've said in the past is that I don't know if my memory is terrible of this game or if I truly missed big chunks of the map when I played. Because I don't recall what's off in this direction. Okay, so the road looks like it forks. I'll try the right fork just to start with that. I tend to, work my way in.
There must be a ladder nearby.
Try and get to the edge of the traversable areas as much as I can and then work my way back in towards the middle. But I just don't recall this geography. Barta Crags.
The worm's coming has driven beasts to flood in from the mountains.
Looks like we've got another manticore. How are we doing on health? As long as Duncan's going to be in the front line, so Duncan seems like he's in pretty good shape.
Attack while I hold it! I'll grab hold of it!
There we go. Again, trying to get that snake tail off first. I don't know what the goat head does. Maybe it just does extra attacks. There we go.
Tis our chance! Now, focus your attack!
All right, it's down to its last health bar. Where'd it go?
Keep attacking!
Nice. Oh, the goat. Okay, that's what it does. All right. Nice. Goat's head's down, I think. Bring some tenfold flirt. There we go. You know, I said with the Saurians, you know, they kicked my ass early in the game. And then it feels good to be able to just go to town and take them out now with ease. I didn't expect to be able to say that about
Ranged attacks serve well in wide open spaces.
manticores. You know, you deal with those during the intro of the game. You know, the game has a sort of an odd introduction to the game where you play a completely different person who I probably should pay more attention to lore-wise. I don't know if I can get up there. So we got harpies over there, so I want to be careful of that. And it's a tough fight. It's like, it's a hell of a fight. And now,
Those talons bite deep.
what do we got?
Take my fire.
Yeah, that's what we want. Everybody get some fire going. Trying to figure out how we get up on that bridge. But yeah, it's one of the best things about. I mean, I'm sure it's just like a lizard brain endorphin, whatever kind of thing, but you know, it's something that sort of CRPGs and RPGs in general, you know, are so good at, right? Like, you think you're. Oh, come on. There we go. Is that sort of power curve, right? Like, you know, start of the game, you feel helpless before you know it.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Just destroying the things that used to give you all the problems. And it's such a satisfying gameplay element. Like, it's something that, like, you know, you don't get from, like, say, a Call of Duty in my mind. You know, Call of Duty, at least, let me just say this, in the single-player campaigns, you know, because it's just player skill and you get your loadout, right?
No ordinary player shed these.
I have it. Now, bring fire. Rain steel upon it. Burn them to ash. I'll set his wings ablaze.
So I get, like,
That's all.
and that's the thing, like, you know,
Strength enough.
but not every CRPG can give that to you, right? Like, I mean, or an action RPG, whatever RPGs. It seems like you can destroy it. I don't know what the point is. It's flashing for some reason. Can I use it? Last time I saw something flashing like this, it was like a trebuchet.
Harpies favor rocky tracks such as these.
No, don't go off the ledge. Wait, no, I might have to.
It's fire. Now, my fire is yours. I have a hold on it. Quickly.
Let's see if I can get a shot.
Take my fire.
There we go. Give me fire. That's what we need. There we go. What I was going to say is even like action RPGs, like, you know, and this is what I, you know, because so many RPGs take the mold of like Borderlands, Diablo. It's like, oh, you get armor that's like 0.2% more X, you know. And, you know, I guess over time, like, it makes a difference, but I don't feel like you ever feel it the way here.
This fog has us blind.
I feel I feel more powerful, and I can see the results.
It's far stronger than a common goblin.
Oh, okay.
Hobgoblin. It's a formidable foe.
Not for long.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
The road here has a strange look to it, does it not?
It's far stronger than a common goblin. That's all.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
That was a waste of time.
Steveland, I don't appreciate your attitude.
Goblin. It is a formidable foe. Any that would target the Arisen are mine. Not long now. A hobgoblin, Arisen. Be wary.
Ranged attacks. It's not worth the time.
Just attack blindly.
Please!
Just trying to double check. Is like, is this the road? I feel like it is.
The very terrain seems eager to keep us from the hole.
All right, what I should do here
Canyon floor is an apt spot to find our
is, let's check the map. But then what I think I need to do is I need to do the routine. I need to drop the port crystal, ferry back to town, rest. This time maybe I'll do it to Casardis because I'm not gonna spend any
Let's be careful.
vocation
Poor. Tread careful.
points. I'm just gonna rest and get right back to it. So let's use this.
If you're tired, rest.
The life of a salesman surely has its own
I've
trials.
learned of this area. Hail.
Are your travel?
Why I heard it. Now, what can I do you for?
I'm overweight again, both in life and in the games. Let me see if there's a few things I can deposit. We're gonna drop that. Oh, it allows money to be used as a throwing weapon? Nice. Very nice. That's pretty funny. Okay. Why am I carrying... Well, whatever.
As you will. What can I do you for? You seem tired, so be it.
Seems a fair place to rest.
What do we got? Again, if I knew where Cape Pact Forge was, I'd do this in a heartbeat, but Prayer Falls. Akina, I think, is somebody we've been helping in the past. But we're going to ignore those for now until I sort of know where they want to go. I'm going to pop the fairy stone back to where we left off.
The footing here is poor. Tread carefully. He's far stronger than a common goblin.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about them yet. I just want to see what's up at this fort. Get it marked off.
Up there, the stronghold is awfully high up.
Basically, I want to see, is this a friendly stronghold or is this like a uber goblin camp or something? It looks like a guard. So hopefully this is part of the Duke's efforts.
The Great Wall. It was built to keep all manner of beasts from Gramses.
How's the day fight? I'm trying to keep focus. The fellow has to...
All right, let's see what this is. Nice, Great Wall encampment, very nice.
Grander structure than the other holds we've seen.
Curious if this is going to be like a fully functioning, like will there be a riftstone, merchants, etc.
Tis hard to find reason to go on.
That's a weird way to say hello.
Come, don't be shy.
Let me see if we can enhance anything, because usually the first level of an enhancement is just money. Oh, I have Dragon Spit. Problem is that I don't have it with me. But will it count it? It will. Nice. Necrophagous Loin. Need five crotches to get it done. Don't have it. Definitely don't have pine branches. Or do I? I don't know. Okay. Let me see if I got anything to sell. Oh, you know, I should give that to Diane before I go nuts.
Come, don't be shy.
Let me see what he's got to buy, just to... Okay. I've said it a million times. I'm really bad about using consumables in games like this. Luckily, I've been able to sort of get by without it so far, but you know, most of the time you can just... Oh, interesting. How do you use it, though? Can you add it to equipment? Oh, yeah. There must be some way, right? Snagged. Oh. So I just enhanced the crap out of my other ones, yet here we are, able to get a bump on. I'm hesitant to pop on an iron headgear because I feel like the weight's gonna... Well, who knows? So I'm doing a little bit of fashion souls here. Not minding that Brigadine jerkin. Solid look, I think. I don't know if it's super rangery, though. It's very chainmail for a ranger, but let's give this to Diane. And how am I doing for weight? I can sell those. Let's see. Oh, that's way worse. Okay. Looks less weird, but way worse. Okay, so we're going to sell. Let's give that back. I guess I should shop for Diane and see if any of these weapons help out. Unspoken grace. Yeah, that's something.
Come, don't be
All right, let's see what else. All right. Oh, I didn't take a look at this. Okay. Let me double check these real quick. I have a feeling I can... You know what? I know I just upgraded my weapons, but... Now, why is my... Oh, because these have fire enchantment. Right. Probably should have thought of that before I just spent money on these. Although, I get fire... Yeah, I get fire anyway. What are we doing? Okay. What's going on? Anything else? We can mix and match with want and abandon? Okay. Okay. That's, I think everything else we can sell now. All right.
Come, don't be
Let's see. I should give this to Diane.
Come, don't be shy. Come, don't be shy.
Scrap iron. Do I have that? I don't think so.
Come, don't be shy.
Okay, cool. Quick save that just so I don't have to do it again. Oh, a knowledge chair you can use to sort of change your pawn's behavior.
This hardly looks effective enough to ward off.
Times are hard indeed.
All right. I feel like I'm pretty good with... I don't know if I should change my pawn's behavior or not, but I'm going to leave it for now just to keep going. What I'd really love to see is... There's a rift stone there. What I'd love to see is like port crystals around the area here. You know, make it so I don't have to, you know, do all the work, right? They got one at Casardis, one at Grand Soren. It'd be nice if there was one way up here. I was kind of hoping that there would be one at the Shadow Fort. So, I don't know. It'd be nice if there were a few more in this world. But what are you going to do, I guess? I mean, maybe that's the whole point, is it's trying not to make it too obvious or too easy, I mean. All right, well, let's get this chest. Let's see why they won't let me through the gates, and then we'll figure it out. Now, war bugles are one of the things I'm doing for my collection quest. I need to get like 50 of them. I might actually be getting pretty close. I am level 29. My pawns are 27-ish. Maybe it's time to start thinking about it, although I do like what Duncan brings.
Let you past.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to why.
I cannot let you pass.
No, I get that. Will you tell me something?
Careless running can leave a fellow out of breath and
Nope,
vulnerable.
you can't, can you? Okay. What's this guy?
Some walk here, eh? I was dispatched from the capital to aid in your travels, Arisen.
Okay.
I can offer you rest or see unwanted goods safely back to the inn in Grand Soren. It is my pleasure to serve, sir.
Perfect. But what I really want again...
Persuaded, sir.
Oh,
Well, what say you?
3,800. You know, this, I am taking some long shots. Maybe this is useful. I don't know. I'll hold on to the points for now.
Well, what say you?
But Diane might be able to...
Well, what say you?
She was saving up for something. Let's see. What was it? That was one of them, but was there another? That one. I don't know if people out there know what the secret augments are, but I'm very curious. I haven't encountered a single one, so I'm very curious what that is. You know what? I'm just gonna... whatever. Change enabled. No. I just want to get out of this.
What say you?
Never mind.
Come again.
Okay, so this is a little rough. I'm not seeing any port crystal here that's going to help me get back in the blink of an eye in the future. Okay, so let's see what we've... So again, beginning of the night, we started at Grand Soren. We just decided to take a walk. We hit the old garrison, made our way over. Assumed that this was just going to double back toward Grand Soren, so I kept going the other way. We've gone here. So I guess the next step is we can take a fork in the road here to the south and see where it goes. I guess there's also some kind of passage here. I feel like I must be pretty close to the northernmost edge of the map.
Would be a grand place for sightseeing, were it not for the monsters.
Looks like there's some kind of chest down there. Surrounded by goblins, but as we've shown, those chests are coffins.
Stronger than a common goblin. Strength in numbers, Arisen. A hobgoblin, Arisen. Beware!
Wonder what if this were nighttime, would this be a different fight with the undead and the coffins?
They're a threat when well unified.
Protect you.
Should pop that guy who's calling help.
Do not just attack blindly.
Nice.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. Anytime.
Let's have a look.
A wealth of materials lies close, I believe. Let's have a look.
So I feel like this is it. I feel like we've gone as far as we can along this path until we start getting permission or what triggering, quest progression or whatever we need to. Ooh. Feels a little dirty, but I'm going to do it. Oh.
What's this?
Giant coin pouch. I'll take that. Because I'm a disgusting piece of trash.
Some quests may require difficult choices. Be ready for anything.
Feels like it's trying to say there's something there. Again, if this were Elden Ring, I'd believe that was something we should check out. But in this, I'm not so sure. So let's start making our way down. I don't think I actually equipped any of those new skills that I picked up.
Hobgoblin! Formidable foe! Think well before stepping his head.
I'll take down the most troublesome of them.
Nope.
Strong.
Nope. There we go. So I wonder if the magic abilities of the scalding daggers means that when it's buffed, it does more damage. Like if this is a more straight magic attack, more physical attack, but maybe it really lost something when it's buffed.
Take my fire!
Fire works well!
Somebody hold still. I'm just trying to... Okay. That's humiliating.
Let's hit fire!
There we go. Ooh, all right. Nice. Man, you're such an asshole. Every fight. Well, that was a waste of time. All right, let's keep this road going. Oh, more wolves. All right.
The footing here is poor. Tread carefully.
I'm more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
This place was once fire! Fire works well!
Oh, there we go. Little quick time event. I wasn't paying attention.
It's weak to fire!
Just bringing nothing to the table. There we go. That seems like an alpha right there, right? The one behind it. Oh, who's down?
Watch for their lunges. This will restore a bit of health.
Please, help me.
You keep talking about everything's a waste of time. There you go. Oh, probably killing wolves. Okay. I was about to say, what did I do? Nice.
It's not worth the time.
I agree, but they're in the way of the direction I want to go. So,
Snow Harpy.
oh crap.
Don't allow them to surround you.
No, they hold the advantage.
Let's wait and see what they do.
Now I know snow harpies are one of the board quests as well. I got you, Duncan. One sec. There we go. Somebody else is down? Who?
There's more bloodthirsty.
Diane somewhere.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
You sure have, Diane.
What a gaff. Just wait. You'll see a weakness.
Fire! Lend thy kiss!
Beware the harpy's song.
What? Oh, come on.
Fall beast.
Nice.
Arisen, I am at your side.
Now, my fire is yours.
Beware a harpy's song!
I'll set its wings ablaze.
I'll strike with fire!
It flies low! Our skill will serve well!
Now, bring fire.
There we go.
That was a waste of time.
Oof, all right. How did we do? We're in rough shape, right? Diane's hurt, Duncan's hurt. I'm fine. I don't know what everybody else's problem is. Okay, so again, we're following the rest of the road. As I immediately vacate the road to see what's up here. I think this is going to be a mining. Nope, don't need rocks. There was something specific I did. Was it iron for the next... for the next enhancement? Is there more? I'm usually really bad about enhancements as well because I feel like I'm so far. So I'm like level 30, right? I feel like the levels go up into the hundreds. I'm so far from my final equipment. That I just like, what's the point, right? I go to this effort to do it, but I'm sure it's a little bit of a bump. It's sort of like what I was talking about with like the Diablo 4 model where you get, an extra 4% damage or whatever, but it's not worth the time since I'm probably just going to, like in this case, I just swapped the equipment out almost immediately because I mean, it was stupid, but that's the thing though. I'm so far from having my like forever daggers or whatever you want to call them.
This looks interesting.
I spied tracks. Wolves, perhaps, or wild dogs. There, Master! Dire wolves!
A fall from here may not hurt, but it's best to tread carefully as the sea.
There we go.
Dire wolves!
Please!
Tis not worth the time! It hates fire!
Let's wait and
Can I grab this thing?
Would target the Arisen, am I?
Fire works well! Tis weak to fire!
Strength in numbers.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
You'd be surprised. We almost did the last time. So what am I dealing with here?
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Get a little bit of a bird's eye view. Is this like a goblin encampment? Is it just some... Oh. Okay, we got a Cyclops. Is that it? Is it a Cyclops camp? That's the thing. Does the Cyclops like patrol the roads like a goblin does? I mean, no, goblin, like bandits would.
There's a queer growl comes from beyond the paling.
You know what? Let's give it a quick save, and let's check it out. I don't see a helmet on this one, so this one might go down. You know, I'm not going to say easier, but Ophis' domain. Can we talk?
Don't get cocky, you.
I wonder what's inside.
This looks interesting.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
hard not to feel small in a chamber built to a Cyclops' scale.
Yeah, let's get out of here. All right. Feels like it's hinting at things to come, maybe. All right, so I feel like we've sort of covered most of what we're gonna... I'm gonna stick to the edge here just to see if there's anything worth seeing, but I feel like the next step would be this passage. I feel like, oh, well, unless there's something here.
They breed like rabbits, these goblins.
Okay, we got some invisible saurians. Not that it looks like maybe snow harpies. Not that it's the same thing, but I'm hoping like this wide open world of exploration is still a thing in the next game. Whoa, shit. Just trying to slice some tails off here. There we go. Baldur's Gate 1 to 2, they sort of lost that a little bit. No, those are different games, different styles of games, etc., etc. So it makes sense that I feel like the open world is very intrinsic to this game's design, but oh. Trying to get behind it. Nope. And in the past, you know, it's sort of melding 2 points together. Part of why, you know, I said, like, I don't mind... let me say, this reminds me a lot of old school D&D. Goes along with the idea of I love just wandering the countryside, running into whatever I run into. Like, you know, when I played old adventures, basically what we had a map, and that was it. We just ran through a map. We had no reason to run through the map. We didn't put together a reason why or a story. It was just like, you know, you come to the entrance of a map and now go see what's in there. That's it. That was all the story we needed. And like, I don't need a reason to go wander the countryside here, except for the parts where they won't let me in. What did we just do? Probably the snow harpy one, I guess. So I get that vibe here. You know, it sort of combines to the things I've sort of said over and over. A lot of snow harpies. Oh, I see. Okay, we're making our way around. Oh, it's the lake. That's why. Okay. I wonder... Is there anything in the middle of the lake I should be looking at?
Snow harpy.
I grant you fire's blade!
Air master snow harpies. Send its wings blades. Now, bring fire. I'll restore your health. Hold on.
Fire! Stay
Oh shit! I had the shot. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. I feel like there's something on that rock, right?
Just attack blindly.
Or is it just those cages?
There, Master. Snow harpy. That's all.
Did it!
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Leave it to me.
Signs of a camp out here.
Careful, sir. The master's hamper out.
Oh, fourth journal entry. Okay.
Hates fire. I'll strike with fire before it recovers.
I feel like I missed one though. Was it the second journal entry? I thought I didn't get them all. I don't know what the quest involves, but
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
There's no...
first, third, fourth. Yeah, I'm missing the second.
That's all.
I feel like I cleared the snow. Let's go check out the. I feel like I'm moving really slowly.
My spells are sealed.
Are you all right, master?
Oh, well, yeah, of course, carrying all this crap. Let's give this to Diane. Let's give this to Diane. What is this? I guess I should definitely give this to Diane and see if she can use it. Okay. Nope. Shit. Let's see. Give to Diane. Okay. All right, there we go.
I'll dispel the ailment. No, they hold the advantage.
Sulfur Saurian.
This is going to go badly.
A strong flame may take it out.
I'll set it straight. We'll have a hold!
Please.
Must we pass the levels?
How did this happen? Let me see if I've got anything to cure this. Let me see. Cures all debilitations. Do I got something a little less, Okay, let me take an interventive. Still blind.
Think well before striking.
I grant you fire blade.
Spells are sealed.
It aims to hide itself, then attack.
Burn them.
Fail, Master.
Not getting behind it. Oops.
Restore your health. Hold on.
Nope.
Debilitated.
There you go. Interesting. Okay, for some reason they were creating
This looks interesting.
the effect.
Anytime.
So I need to cure that, or somebody can cure that, right?
Restore your health. Hold on.
Everybody's poisoned, so I'm going to see if they use
This will
them.
draw out the toxins.
If we're to travel by land, then we've no choice but to go around.
Okay, so let's yeah, we have to go basically we have to get back through the ruins and then hook south and see if anything's there.
What a queer odor.
She said as she was downwind from me.
Hold on.
Cannot take much more.
No, I get that. Oh, somebody's down.
I've an ailment.
My.
So it makes me wonder, are these bandits back to have triggered that trap? What I should do is I should drop the port crystal, ferry back, heal. Let me just get a little bit further, though. It's not quite night. How are we doing on time? It's been 2 hours. Let's get down this path. Is there anything... I feel like I've been there.
Man to meet their leader. Mayhap if it were a woman's kit. Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
Are those bandits?
Sand.
Hold on. Armed rogues.
Cast the monster down below, and it won't.
So that tells me that every single bandit on the way here is going to be back.
It's like he opens
Duncan's down, so I'm in bad shape. So I need to
Help me!
get through this and then
time to get serious.
Just wait. Counter after they come.
there we go. Blast him off the cliff.
We have triumphed.
Okay, let's do the port crystal. Go to Grand Sorn. See if there's anything interesting on the vocation.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
And sadly, we might say goodbye. You know what? Let's.
So this is the pawn gear.
Sure is.
Those gates lies the Duke's castle, I warrant.
Duncan was great. But let's see if we can get a level 30 fighter and a level 30 sorcerer. Now this guy's got a big
Yes, Arisen.
two-handed weapon, so maybe he can continue doing the bringing the pain like Duncan did.
One of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross again.
And I think it's time to say goodbye to Steve Land. Faye, let's try you.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross again.
All right, let's get out of here.
This is a place quite restful to my kind. Leave it to me.
Hello. Can I help you?
No, sorry, Daily.
Can I bid you?
A little bit too low level.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands.
Beyond those
here at
gates
Dogma.
lies the Duke's castle, I'd warrant.
Have you equipment to enhance? I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
These last years, do get grant. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Let's see what we got. We're getting up there. We're getting close to 100 kisses. Scarlet kisses, okay. Let's definitely do that. Let's see anything going on with the bow. I've already got whirling arrow, right? Let's take meteor shot. It's comet shot. Sure. Oh, did I not take that? Oh, no, I did. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to switch out this one for comet shots.
What will it be today?
And let's check in on Diane. Again, I don't know. I've made her like an expert mage. I don't know if I should be switching her to fighter to get some more something and then switch her back. I have no idea. Yes, I do want to switch skills because I feel like there's some things I...
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Healing oh, I know where the healing spring is. Unfortunately, it's not anywhere near where we're going. So let's get back to where we were. Basically, let's oh, no. I got to pick that up. That would have been embarrassing. Let's get down to the bottom of this path so that we can keep exploring. And then I think what I'm going to do is I might call it for this evening.
It is treacherously steep.
Oh, the Manticore's back. Where we go? Can we get a shot on? Whoa, that zoomed in. I guess they're not messing around. Oh, yeah, look at the stamina. So they're not kidding around when you can sort of take that shot from distance. Trying to see what the new pawns can do. So I think that's the meteor spell, but I feel like it's hitting me. So I don't know if the Manticore's casting that. Is it down? It is. Nice. Okay, so we want to follow this path and then just keep going south. And see if there's a clearing there, or if it's just... Because my guess is we're going to hit that mountain range right there.
Stay wary, Master. Visibility is poor ahead.
So maybe like some goblin camps coming up. I could see that kind of stuff. Is this another like Duke's encampment? Where? Oh. They're just slowed up. All right. Ooh. There we go. I feel like Faye's throwing some dark magic there. I like that.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Tent. Abandoned by some traveler, perhaps. Leave it to me. I'll take that.
Yeah, I feel like at some point we're just gonna... No, maybe not. Maybe we'll end up in the woods and there's something there.
What's that?
Nothing to see
sea for leagues.
That one!
Protect my fellow foes. That was a waste of time.
There's no way we could have lost to that. They're armed, Master.
I'm trying to tell, are these...
There's naught to see here. Let's press on.
You know, that guy looked like a stone cold mage, so it doesn't seem like that's just like a typical bandit.
Wait for an opening.
Take care, you want soaked in water! No! They hold the advantage!
See if I can just throw him off the cliff. Does that kill him? Yes. Let me grab this guy. You know what? Fine.
Danger is part and parcel of it. Now let him explode after a grand strike.
You were lucky!
Oof.
Master monster down below and his one shoe. I'll take that.
Nope. Gotta roll, not. These guys seem much more heavily armored.
I cannot take much more. Now let him explode after a grand strike. That's the way.
Whoa.
Strike at his back.
Next time!
Counter after they strike. I cannot take much more.
Consciousness. Blades to God.
Where's Diane? She get knocked off?
That was promising.
Soaked to the bone!
I'll take that. What's this?
There we go.
Just wait. We'll see your weakness.
Since I'm here, let me just check into the waterfall, see if there's a cave.
Quite the cascade. Not like to attempt that fall.
Nope.
More care.
No, 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 no. Okay, gotta get back, gotta get back. There we go. Okay, so we are not meant to get...
Anytime.
Prayer Falls. Okay, we're finding another... stronghold here, but am I dealing with... Is it going to be another Duke's thing, or is this going to be... more bandits?
I'll take that.
Or was this... Somebody was saying there was an abbey in the woods. Is this an abbey?
Even at its worst, the world is ever home to hope.
I understand now. You are arisen in the flesh.
The stories say Arisen are instilled with the power to defeat dragons. Even at its worst, the world...
So part of the reason why I wish there were more port crystals the thing that Skyrim sort of makes you... What I like about Skyrim is that it makes you get there before you can fast travel to it. But then, of course, once you get there, you can fast travel to it at will. You don't need any... There's no thought to it. More importantly, everything's about 5 feet from each other. So you're just...
Place for such pursuits.
I thought to find you here.
Oh.
They speak of you in every corner of the capital. They say the Arisen has...
I thought I was supposed to escort her.
I need to learn... And so I came seeking aid for your condition.
Guess maybe I took too long.
I spoke of you to the faith, but they had no aid to give. It seems my only hope is to pray. And I fear the Maker only answers such in his own time.
What is it leaves a land so desolate, I wonder?
Unlike some, you've taken the role of Arisen to heart, no? Well, I'll not be outdone. If this is to be my role, I shall fill it with all that I am. I wish to complete my training to the end, and do so without assistance. I cannot beg help while you strive to save the world entire. Please, let me do as I must.
I wonder if it, just sort of skipped ahead so she'd be here. Okay, so I think we've exhausted all of our dialogue. But yeah, Skyrim, it makes you get there before you can fast travel to it, which I think works really well. The trick, like I was saying, is that there are so many markers on the map that nothing is...
Even at its worst, the world is...
Nothing's really far away from anything. So, once you start sort of moving around the map and doing what you're going to do, then the fast traveling just gets meaningless.
I shall pray you find your strength, Arisen.
Here, it would still be meaningful. Man, this is shot. Look at the trees are all dead. It would still be meaningful because, everything's so spaced out. So getting there the first time is a real big deal. And it could have really... the Abbey, there we go. Been like a quality of life thing. If like these, if you look at the map, say like the Abbey, the Great Wall encampment, again, the Shadow Fort. If they all had port crystals, I feel like that could make sense, where other things wouldn't, like Witchwood, probably not, right? This, no. The rest camp, maybe, right? Because the Duke sent that, but if you got it there, but just to let you pop around a little bit, unless I'm missing something, but because then you'd still, like, if I wanted to get anywhere in this area, I'd still have to go from there and make my way around. Again, here it could be like, Port Crystal to be a good launching point for questing, exploring. But anyway, so let's save this out. And let's call it there. Yeah, so as I said in the beginning, this is Black Lodge Trivia Night. We're mainly a podcast for actual play tabletop RPGs. You found the YouTube channel. I saw a couple of people pop in and out for Twitch. Appreciate anybody who might have checked this out. But this is going to go up in our archive on YouTube. That's where our the Let's Play of this has been going up. And yeah, this has been like part 7. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can before Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out. So I've never promised a full playthrough of this because I'm really looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2, like really looking forward to it. But I wanted to sort of get back into the vibe, and I've really been thinking a lot about this game, and it's been years and years since I played it through. So this has been a lot of fun. Anyway, if you like the audio versions of our actual plays or the RPG discussion podcast that we do, just search for Black Lodge Trivia Night wherever you get your podcasts, and we should show up. Check us out on YouTube. If you want to come chat about RPGs, join our Discord. I think there's a link in the YouTube somewhere. Definitely one here on Twitch if you were watching here on Twitch, but in the future. Anyway, thanks again. Appreciate it. We're definitely going to do more Dragon's Dogma. I've got got a little bit of time in the evenings for the next couple nights, so I'm trying to decide how to use them. It's basically the next 3 nights or so I've got to myself, so I might do a little bit of recording for Dragonbane, a little more solo RPG action there on the Free League fantasy RPG, and maybe I'll do one more night of this. Anyway, so thanks again for everybody who checked this out. Found us on YouTube. Appreciate you looking at this. Like, subscribe if you want. But we really appreciate it either way. Thanks again, and take care.